Welcome to Fin Talk with Anil. We are in day 3 of 30 days 30 finance topics challenge, and today we are going to discuss that mistakes which you do in your 20s that's going to keep you poor for your life. And of course, I'm going to tell you how you can avoid them to secure your future as early as in 20s. Yeah? So let's get started with the day. First and foremost thing in our topic today, the major mistake the 20s people do is not budgeting. So they fail to track their expenses, not set a budget, or they end up overspending, so which will of course make them in negative. So the solution for simple as budgeting systems, there are many apps out there which you can use to track your budget, plan your budget properly for the month based on your pocket money, or your, if you're someone who landed up a job, then in your savings and your budget. Yeah, so don't make the mistake of not doing a budgeting. Then comes your accumulated debit card debt. So I myself am a big fan of credit cards, but make sure you don't overdo it, because in your 20s you fail to accumulate, because many people think credit card is for supporting the lifestyle they can't afford. That's not true. At the end of the day, it is just a credit, a loan, which usually comes with higher interest rate, and which can keep you broke. And if you are someone who is not very regular and paying the credit card bills, then trust me, this is going to affect seriously during your credit score, which is going to result in low creditability, or the way you can borrow funds from the bank. So which might affect your future plans, like buying a house, buying a car, or any of the loans. So this also adversely affect in on your interest rate eligibility in the future, where you want to uh, buy something. It's gonna cost you way more than what it usually costs for others. So to avoid this kind of mistakes, limit your credit card use essential to only expenses, and do not overspend than what you can afford to pay at the month end. And the best way of doing a credit card is just keep the money in advance in your bank or in your mutual funds, so you take the advantage of the credit period of 30 days, 40 days, whatsoever you get. Yeah, so that being said, let's get moving on. Not saving for emergencies is one another issue for your financial instability. So emergency situations can come anytime, be it medical situations, be it layoff situations, be it any other unplanned situation, uh, like or maybe a planned situation, like a marriage, like a buying of a property, and so on. So not saving for emergencies can lead you a very bad position, and then you have to end up borrowing more funds, which will going to cost you further. So as a solution, you can, on a monthly basis, how much you spend you should be able to know. And so they say about a 3 to 6 months of salary you should be having it in a separate savings account to cover your emergencies in times like loss of job, or be it you want to change a role, you want to find or learn something new to land up into your dream job. Yeah, so the fourth point in our topic is ignoring retirement savings. So you might feel like when you're in 20s, yeah, it feels, yeah, that retirement is far away, and you have a lot of time to plan for your retirement. So that is a common mistake, guys. So for the last couple of days we have been discussing a lot about mutual funds, how uh, the mutual funds can shape you are up or help you out in building up your first 1 crore, and how long does it take, how much does it take to invest and all. So in if you I'm adding the link of that series of how to make your first 1 crore using mutual fund above. You can click that, but then I'm going to give you a uh, an overview. If you are someone who wants to take advantage of compounding interest, you want to start small but end up big, then it is a good idea to start as early as possible, you know, so you can have an advantage of at the retirement. So you should consider those plans which are for your retirement, let us say a mutual fund, or let us say your NPS or so on. Take action on them. Start as small as 5,000 or 2,000 maybe, and then you can have your good coppers at the time of retirement. Yeah. So that being said, okay. So as I have been telling, not properly investing can also land you into a very big trouble. So investing is not a one-time thing, guys. So I am a big supporter of SIP, systematic investment plan. So when you do an SIP over the lump sum investment, it feels like it is your every month's expenses. It doesn't pitch you a lot, and you are accustomed to invest on a going basis, which is going to help you over the time, and you will have a good uh, money for your emergencies as well as your retirement. So begin early, learn a lot about how investment options like mutual funds, ETFs, and even with the small amounts grow your wealth. Yeah. So the sixth point in our concept, I see the world has changed drastically with the involvement of in costly lifestyles nowadays. Everything branded. So the 20s can be a time where you get spoiled. So keep your in track. Maybe you're now been covered by your parents or something, but the habits which you acquire now is not going to change anytime sooner. So yeah. So mind your spendings. Spending more than what you can earn lead to a debt financial responsibility. So think before you spend. Imagine yourself earning the money in the coming future where you want to be on your own, and do not overdo it. So adjust your lifestyles to your income level. Don't end up having in debt. So goals, educate yourself on finances, follow our series to learn, or there are you can do a informed financial decision, do a plan to long term, build a secure future, and all. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this small series of how your 20s habits can make you rich later. So show me some love, hit that follow button, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Thank you so much.